probably stop. There we go. I'm recording now. I wasn't recording now. There we go. So we're live and we're recording. Everyone send it. Everyone send whatever the fuck you're gonna send it to if you want to. I'm gonna put that shit on the Twitters so that no one sees it. But I will at least tell myself that I try.
You try. That's all that matters, really.
It's like I know no one's gonna see it because like all of my followers are either high school. They don't give a shit. But I can at least tell myself that the effort was made.
The very least.
Yeah.
To my neighbors, they never believed me.
Oh my. Okay. There we go. Hey, it's working too. It's my MS Paint project.
Ah.
Yeah. If you go to the stream, you can see my MS Paint project of all of us.
I can see it.
Hey, can you guys hear yourself though? That's the question. I was wondering. Share to the Twitters. Alright, down.
And it's gone. Nice.
Buena, Carlos. Bueno, te quedó cabrón.
It's a fucking, hold on, it's a KBS, there we go. Let's talk about it.
Don't worry about it. Pero sí, ¿cómo estamos? ¿Están bien? ¿Están bien?
We're all good.
Hell yeah, man.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I said,
You're Gucci.
there we go. Now I'm fine. Now we're good. Now I'm good. I'm happy. So how's everyone's day been? How's everyone's day been? Let's start with that. How's everyone's day been?
Great. Yours?
Yeah. Yeah, mine's been alright.
Oh, mine's been
Carlos
fine.
doing that because Carlos is gonna fucking run watching.
No, I'm not going to run my day. I'm gonna run on my day. I had a pretty okay day.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
This is asking. This is how most conversations start. You know, you talk about it. You're like, hey, how what has your day been? And then when you go from there, you build. This is talking 101. Am I doing this right? This is how I get friends.
Yeah, I think so. That's how we get the bros.
That's how I got YouTube. I started with how was your day been? Actually, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure when Gary and I first met, I never once asked him about his day.
Damn right you didn't. But I'm pretty sure I didn't do the same either, so.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, bro, that's incredible.
Okay, but it's fine. Kenny isn't joining us today.
He won't?
No, he's not. That's why.
Okay.
His name is visibly missing from my MS Paint project over here.
Okay. Guess what? I'm not watching your stream, so
Not me like
can't see it.
Every view counts.
No, I mean like it's fine. No, but like if you look at it, you would notice that he's visibly missing from the MS Paint project over here.
Oh hey, look at that, we got 2 viewers.
Oh, that's fine. I can see that, Gary. Don't jinx it, Gary. Damn it, Gary. Fuck up. Scare away. I'm kidding. Everyone needs to be handled with care. So.
Da un brequecito.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's gone.
I like that.
Hold on.
What a great start.
There. I put the help. And we. So Gary, they were at the well, George is just out of here?
Oh yeah. So last night.
Yeah.
So I remember finding this phone game. It looked interesting. It had big tits. So
Okay, of course.
me being the
Was it from
intellectual. No. It's So I downloaded. It took like half an hour.
Of course.
It was surprisingly big.
Yeah, I mean, just as you saw, you seen those tits?
Oh yeah, they're huge. And
I have to be the bearer of bad news. I go, ito es algo muy importante no va a estar disponible.
Fucking damn it.
Okay, I'll just. I'll just.
I'll say that to someone else.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
guys.
about to be literally just take you out of my MS Paint project.
Like, no hesitation.
I was like, well, he's not here. Let's just take him out of here. Yeah, see, and boom, he's gone. It's just me and Gary.
Diablo.
But
Así
since you
como
are
tú me
here,
tratas, cabrón.
I'll put you in. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were selling it to someone else.
No, más tú así, cabrón, porque actuaste sin pensar.
I did it though.
I
was saying that's what I was gonna do, but then you stopped me.
This is how friends treat each other. Fucking despicable.
This is the kind of bullying we experience here. Gary was telling a story about a game that he downloaded that had big tits and big memory space.
Yeah.
Yes, but why are we talking about big tits in the Squadcast?
Well, just Gary, what were you talking about? Go on.
Okay, so I couldn't sleep last night, and I remember this one phone game. So it was like, I should download it because it has big tits on it. It wasn't from Nintendo, by the way.
That's all Gary
So,
games.
Yes, especially that. Anyways, I downloaded it after like half an hour, and I am bombarded with tits that jiggle and move. Like, it's a 2D game, so the animation style is
perfect. 2D, just I like my girls like I like my games. 2D.
Like the art style, it moves, so it's like whoosh. Like I haven't seen that. Like I wasn't used to that. So
that, man, you need to get on the internet more.
Yeah, en verdad que sí.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Gary, this is your first experience with jiggling boobs in 2D. You're behind the times, man.
So like, yeah, I'm a boy with tits. I keep playing. It has this whole gacha system, and I get a bunch of.
That's how they get you.
And that's how they get you. But in this game, unlike a certain other one, it's so forgiving. It's like, dude, under a day.
A certain game I know that doesn't let me to with a drop rate of less than 1%. A game who shall not be named.
Mano, Gary out here like, mano, te estás cabrón de jiggle and shit. Es como que, ya, cabrón. En serio, que hay cosa más triste. So sad.
That was the only memorable experience. The tits, man, they moved.
That and the drop rates are that good.
Drop it for the tits.
Literally, like that. I got a bunch of chicks like that in the game.
Well, guys' priorities are straight, apparently.
Yeah.
Mano, cosa. You know what a vagina is? Girl, you say, they get wet. Well, I think they get wet. I've been told.
I've been told they do that.
Don't quote me on this.
I looked at Wikipedia once. Apparently, they do that.
But women apparently get horny as well, but it's a rare occasion. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I've never seen that in real life. I never experienced this firsthand.
I like that. I absolutely love our fucking profile pictures in the Squadcast.
My favorite one is yours because it's just the odd one out.
That was me doing the challenge because I'm gonna explain why it was so fucking difficult.
Go on.
The boss has 6 shields. We have to destroy. Like, each one of us it has like 2 in the back, 1 in the rib, 2 in the knees,
Yeah.
and 1 in his the left arm, right?
Yeah. Makes sense.
For some fucking reason, that piece of shit always turns around. Fucking by the way, me and my cousin, we bitched so much they gave us the easier ones because we couldn't, for the life of us, shoot at the back ones because that asshole 24/7 was always looking at us. No, cuando llevé el punto, we got what we did was we got the knee one and I was looking out because he was always looking at us. So shooting at the knees wasn't a problem. The other problem was fucking Maria out here que le tocó en la costilla and fucking Christ. It's the worst one to shoot at. So the challenge is not only only one person can destroy 1 shield, right? That's it.
That
Holy
always
fuck.
sounds terrible. That always sounds terrible.
Holy fuck.
I can imagine it now. If you have this one person that says on the level, it's like, I can't break the shield, well you gotta, or else we can't beat this.
No. We were all like at the max the light. And yeah, come on. If someone was like on the level, we're like, nah, I'm gonna join. Fuck that.
That's what they always say, but then I join in with my racing gear and I pass the parade like that.
Cabrón, fucking el querido del año, Carlos, aquí, rest of the machine, fucking the armor, no stats. He still passed.
Never forget. That day will be told in legends about the man who beat the raid with racing gear.
What did he do? I don't even remember your job, cabrón. I think we just told you to kill enemies.
I was behind you and throw the ball whenever they gave it to me.
Throw the ball, okay.
Throw the ball. Don't miss. My job, don't miss.
Just don't miss, okay? That guy is pretty fucking big, okay? Don't fucking miss.
I don't forget when I did the raid the first time and you were like telling me like these people are fucking idiots. Why? And I said, why? You told me because they missed. It's like, well, George said they missed. But then you're like, but he's so big. You can't miss him. He's that big.
Mano, es que yo no sé, Rick, yo no sé. La gente, tú sabes cómo son las cosas.
Should be like that sometimes.
It'd be like,
Really.
Really do. So Gary, thank you, Gary, for opening up for us with your amazing discovery.
Of course.
Baffle scientist.
By the way,
yeah.
A lot of people are enjoying the closed beta of Code Vein. Apparently, it's pretty good. You know?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It wasn't until I saw someone play it, I saw a critical play it, that I really remember. It's like, oh right, Code Vein's a thing.
No, I always remember because they keep giving me shit for me. Like, dude, I have faith. I have faith in this game. I legit
forgot it existed until like today.
I'm like, por favor, you know the picture I like sitting on the old man, like, please.
please give it to me.
God, give me this.
Please, God, give me this one thing.
Yes, por favor.
I imagine George is basically Hawkeye in Endgame. Don't do it. Don't give me hope.
Give me hope.
Don't give me hope that they're gonna make this game. I saw gameplay of it. It legit looks really good. I'm gonna lie, legit looks really good.
Oh yeah, damn right.
No, Gary, what the fuck? That's for your friend, man.
It's all we respected about our peers here with the Squadcast. We know Gary's a little bit behind the times. He just discovered jiggle physics.
Yeah. Really behind. Fucking caveman out here, yeah. Like, you know, it's fine.
That's
Fine, Gary, done. Alright.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He'll get here eventually.
Just give me like a week.
Give him a week and he'll realize what the code vein is. No. I'm sorry. Give him a week, he'll figure out what Dark Souls is. Give him a month, he'll figure out what code vein is.
I just suddenly realized what Demon Souls is.
See,
Yeah.
getting there.
Man. Don't worry about it. He'll get there.
He'll get there. He's baby steps.
So, wait. I forgot to tell you guys. I speedrun Outlast yesterday. And
Ooh.
I know. I did it under like 10 minutes, the game. Because...
Fuck? Ow.
Yeah. Because at the very beginning of the game, you know, when you're like outside the asylum?
Yeah.
If you go really fast and time a jump just perfectly, you go above the bushes and fall. And once you fall, you're already in the fucking in the lab.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
But
That's a
I tried to
bug.
do that for the hardest difficulty. But this is what happens. In the hardest difficulty, you can't save.
And the maniac over here still kills you and everything.
Oh.
What now?
And like, what was it? The wall rider still kills you.
Yeah, you know, the problem is because you can't save.
Yeah.
And technically, the game is like, what are you doing, right? It will send you back to the beginning of the game. It will count it as a death.
Oh.
I see what it probably is. It probably already does count as a death, but because you're so close to the lab, it like reloaded there. But because
it's reloading there, so it's like you can't do that because you don't load in the very beginning. You load like halfway in.
Oh no.
Oh.
So I can't use the speedrun cheese, to get the trophy.
Whoops.
And I was like, fuck me, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was like, whoa, I'm pretty good at this, right? Go, okay. Then I go to insane mode. It's like, yeah, fuck me, okay, whatever.
I can do it. I have faith. It's doable.
It was like, now it's doing. It's like, you're fucking fine. It's because you can't say. That's what fucks me. You can't say. You have to press it in one sitting.
You're poor thing. You're poor. And like you can't save. It's one sitting and big.
And if you die back to the
one shots you regardless.
Oh yeah, like if the Big Sean kills you one hit. he will kill you one hit.
Absolutely lovely.
And I'm like, yeah, but why though?
Okay, but why though? That's the real question. You know? Why do you do this to me? Why are you like this? You're in a psychiatric ward. Let's talk about our feelings right here.
Let's talk about how we feel. Let's talk about how I feel. You know.
I feel attacked. Honestly, if I could just get a quote from you, and I go on my merry way, and you go on your merry way, it would be fine.
Exacto, yeah.
So what is your obsession with pigs?
Yeah, I don't fucking.
Their size.
Little pig. I don't know.
So.
Yes.
By the way, Kobe has a character creator, Gary.
Oh yeah, Kobe has a character creators, and Gary, I'm pretty sure. So it has a boob slider, so this one don't disappoint you.
Ah.
And just as a heads up, Gary, it has this new feature, right? That's called geophysics. You may have seen it in 2D, but now
you may know what this is. Just saying.
Just saying. Since you just discovered that they can do it in 2D, this one doesn't, but in 3D, Gary.
I don't even know what 3D is.
Can you imagine the possibilities?
Think of all the things you can do, Gary. Now, since you know what games are, it's time to introduce you to game consoles.
Oh.
What's that?
I really like my picture right now.
It's just him crying.
Just crying.
But Gary, I second yourself. There's this thing called Nintendo. There's this company called Nintendo. They're this group of people. They make this weird box.
The fuck is a box?
Anyway.
Ya. Con Jerry Golden, chiste ya murió. Ya, yo sé.
No. So guys,
Yeah.
something I want to talk about. It's called the Arrowverse.
Run that by me again?
Has anyone here seen Arrow, a Flash?
Oh, Arrow.
All that crap.
I seen a little bit.
You see a little bit.
No. I know what Arrow is. He visto parte, pero como que, you know, it's like...
Gary, how far have you been in the rabbit hole?
I mean, just some random episodes, not like actually continuing.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen everything.
Oh.
On Netflix. Most things, not the latest seasons. I'm halfway through those. And I've forced myself to watch everything in the Arrowverse.
But why?
Because
do this to yourself.
Every season there's a crossover.
Oh, okay.
And I need to watch everything in prep for that. So basically, that's the only reason why I force myself to watch Supergirl, really, because the other two are fine. Arrow is interesting because you can clearly tell that when they were pitching it, right, you can tell that they were talking about Batman. But they couldn't get the rights to Batman. So they had to make the next best thing, which was Oliver Queen. Which it's fine. Works fine. He's pretty cool.
I mean, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. The comic version is better to me.
The comic book version is like it's more lighthearted, and the Arrowverse is just it's clearly trying to be Batman, but it's not Batman. They have the rights to Batman. That's literally like the main issue here. It's like this is clearly Batman. It's very clearly Batman. You just couldn't get the rights to him.
Oof.
Like they even did the whole Ra's al Ghul shit, but with Arrow.
What the fuck?
Like, why? Oliver Queen managed to beat Ra's al Ghul and killed him and everything.
I mean, clearly he can do that.
Yeah.
Can he do that?
Apparently, this one can.
Guys, important question. I got 60 quarters now. Yes.
Oh.
After the big span of me being desperate, we Gucci.
Just don't fall for the bait banners, George.
I know. I'm the one that always tell you guys back. And this is what happened. You know why I rolled? Because everyone I knew was getting the bitch, right? And I knew it's bait. But I was like, never, like fucking, like the summer burns like in August. You know, if it was a couple of quarters, it won't be too bad. So then I was like, I'm gonna do one multi. Like 3 quarters, I can get those back. But no, I didn't stop there. I was like, didn't get it. Let me do one more. No, let me do one more. Oh, I keep not hitting. Let me do one more. Just in case. No, one more.
That's how it gets you.
Thank you for joining us for this Grand Order support group.
And so see, in the anniversary, we're getting 90 quarts. That is if you finish the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get to that. I'm still in London.
It said, no, like you're okay. Where you are? You're in London, right?
I'm in London.
If you're still in London in the anniversary, you're gonna get 30 quarts.
I'm gonna get one.
You get 10. You get 10 quarts per each singularity.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. That sounds fair.
So yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Don't fucking be idiots and wish them all. Okay, just saying that. Don't be me sometimes. Okay.
Do as I say.
Okay.
Boy, I'm the one who uses everything.
Gary, how many quarts do you have?
12.
Rest in peace, you kind of poor soul.
And yet I have more 5-star service than you.
Yeah, bro.
Oh
because
no,
we
you fucking
for
did
like
it!
2 years. You've been playing this game for 2 years. I started like fucking a couple of months ago.
Fair enough. My
I
apologies.
started in December, Gary. You're fucking the broke ass. You've been broke for 2 years, Gary. How does mommy's credit card feel when you put it for getting more courses? Does it feel good?
Answer the
Yes,
question,
admit it.
Gary. Don't stay silent. Answer the question.
Yeah. Because you have a fucking job. Why are you gonna use your real money? Fuck no. You're gonna use your real money.
You don't know that.
Man, I don't really want
Okay,
cash to
is easy wrong though?
Give the credit card.
No.
So the Arrowverse, right?
Ah, yes, of course.
Alright, what was it talking about? Oh.
Fucking bitch. Yeah. Saca el bullying de Gary. Saca el bullying.
Are we good now? We good now?
Oh, yeah, put!
Mercy.
Everyone good now? Everyone happy? Everyone having a good time?
No, cabrón. No, que se va a picar. Can we please get a survey? Why am I scamming the fucking Gary? You want Gary removed from search? Yeah. I think it's not for real. We don't.
We good? We good?
Okay.
We good.
So the Arrowverse, right?
Yeah.
The Queen killed Ra's al Ghul a few seasons back. Because apparently he can. He also beat the shit out of Talia al Ghul.
Of course. Arrowman beats Ninja.
Arrowman beats Ninja.
Which ninja? The streamer or?
No, he can't beat the streamer though. That man will overpower other queen in
What? But if you do the stream sniping, right? If you
if you're doing stream sniping, it's cheating. Of course, it's clearly cheating. Like that's not how that works. It has to be a fair fight.
I got something for you guys. I just saw it because I saw it. You want to see it now.
Okay. And it is
Oh,
it's a WhatsApp. Hold on. I wasn't even looking at my phone. Hold on, I'll watch it in a second.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
I haven't gotten it yet though.
Fair one is weird.
It's in the Discord. It's in the Discord in general.
Oh, I mean an announcement for some reason. No, it's a okay. Can I put this on the stream? Can I?
I'll try. You can try.
I know I can. I mean, do I have your permission? I know that well I can do it.
Wait.
Don't. Oh my god. Sure, whatever. Sure.
I'm gonna fucking do it. Hold on. Yeah, so go. You guys go ahead. Give me a second. I'll give me a second. I'll put it on. When I said you guys go on ahead, I mean you guys can talk about shit while I'm doing the
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Gotta give me a second while I put this.
Okay. Fuck you and your coin.
Yeah, we're back to bullying apparently.
No. The bully ended. We're done with bullying. Don't worry.
With bullying.
Yeah,
This is just normal.
Yeah, so no more Saturday for Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of sometimes be like that,
Yeah. It's.
So you guys like that? You guys saw the After Maria documentary, the Netflix?
I haven't seen it. I hear it's garbage.
I saw it.
You saw it? Is it garbage?
It's just that it's not accurate for a lot of things. Because they just focus like if it changes the name, right, then it will be fine. But it only really focuses in one family. Yeah, cabrón. That's what it is. He says.
On this singular family. Also, by the way.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I say if you change the name, it will be whatever. Okay, it'll be fine. Oh my God, it's right there. You know what? Yeah, you know what you should do? You should fucking take it out. It's fucking horrible to look at. And I was the one that found it.
It's gone.
Thank God.
Fucking abomination. Thank you for giving it to us.
Of course.
So the documentary, George. Talk about the documentary. What's with the thing? Oh.
It's about this family that decides it's electado, ¿verdad? States to live out in this hotel because of FEMA, like help them out. But they have until June, right?
Yeah.
Of the next year to move out. Surprise, surprise! The day arrives, right? And they have no job, and they really can't go back. Well, they can. They're obligated to go back, right? But what happened is they decide to not go, so they have to stay in those fucking shelters that homeless people to live in.
Yeah.
They decided not to go back.
To go back, yeah. So
okay, but why didn't they decide to go back?
Because we were still fucked apparently. Like, well, a big part of the island was still fucked.
Wait,
yes, that's
this was
true.
a year later that they had to come back, right?
A couple of months later, yeah. A couple of months later.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a full year.
No. It was a couple of months later. Like, they
okay, so it happened
Maria,
in October, and they had to come back in June.
Yeah. So almost a year. They have like almost a year, kind of.
A year. I mean, yeah.
So yeah,
it wasn't back to normal, but it was okay to return at that point, at least I think.
It wasn't okay. It was pretty fucking bad. Some places, like it was like a 50-50. It was like you know what I mean.
Depends on where you go.
So they don't
what part of Portugal were they from?
They don't come back. So they stay in this homeless shelter, but at the end of the day, they like have to come back, and apparently they were still homeless
when they came back. Why were they still homeless when they came back?
Because FEMA told them they can't live in that house anymore. I mean, like.
Oh. Okay.
That makes sense.
It was some weird shit. What else happened? Oh yeah, I couldn't stand the girl, cabrón. La hija, no pude.
Why not?
She wouldn't talk. She would never talk ever.
So she was just silent the entire time.
They would tell that le preguntan cosas. Porque you sabe, because it's Puerto Rican. They're like, mija, ven acá, ¿verdad? She wouldn't respond really. And when she did respond, you know that all of us are fucking like this. You know, every family is like this kid. When someone's quiet and then someone, that quiet person responds, like, ay, Dios mío, ¿cómo tú llegaste? Cabrón, por fin llegaste. Some shit like that. Fucking increíble, man.
Oh, God. It was just cringe. It was just a bunch of cringe.
It was, yeah, kind of cringe, like, it was pretty bad. No, not pretty bad. Pretty bad wasn't the word. It's that because the title was like after Maria, I was expecting like a whole documentary de nosotros, ¿verdad? Todo el mundo.
Yeah.
But no, era de esta familia y ya, nada más. Also, I like how.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
go on. The girl apparently was getting bullied in a new school, and I was like. Mano, fucking incredible. Fucking, you're super chill in the island. You go to the States, absolute bullying, baby. You know how it is.
How was the bullying though? Like, did they?
Because she couldn't speak. No, they never showed the bullying because I'm pretty sure they couldn't bring the fucking cameras to school probably.
Of course, yeah, that probably makes sense.
But apparently they would bully her because she couldn't speak English.
Well, how old was this girl?
11.
Understandable.
Really understandable, Gary. You already knew how to speak English when you were way younger than that.
Yeah, well, the majority doesn't fucking know, so.
Okay, well that's okay. True that the majority of Puerto Ricans don't know how to speak English.
Gary's not wrong. There's a big fucking chunk of us that can't speak English, and I'll give it that.
Big chunk of us that can't speak English. However, that's not. They have the opportunity though. That's the thing. They teach English in classes from a very young age.
Fun fact.
That's on them.
Actually, Hear me out. There's actually class in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Some English classes serán español.
What?
Like,
Really?
hay en pública, hay pública.
Schools, my God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is why
I've been to those, by the way.
Everything makes sense now.
That test, they give it to you in Spanish, cabrón.
Why
And it's a
not?
fucking English class.
Oh,
God. No wonder.
that is
It's
dumb.
no wonder.
And I'm like, when they told like that kid couldn't speak English, and then you know where they're from, you're like, yeah, I can guess why.
Yeah,
like, I can make fucking sense.
This is fucking terrible. Oh my God. Like,
You didn't notice?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that the tests were like in.
Yeah, there were some public school, the English classes, and they give it to you in Spanish. It's fucking insane.
You learn nothing then.
Nah, man, they be woke.
Bobby, we're so woke. We're gonna give English and Spanish, baby. Cosa increíble, mano. Fucking God.
So like, did they give her like a translator or something?
No, fuck that. Yeah. They mentioned the bully once and never again.
Wow, that was pointless.
Also, a thing that bothers me because I know people that left to the States when Maria happened,
Yeah.
and they looked for jobs the moment they arrived, right?
Yeah.
You know, pa mantenerse, right?
Yeah,
Maintain
makes
themselves. These fucking families did not, by the way.
So okay, so what I'm getting at is Maria happened, and these people were just inept.
Yeah.
They made no attempt to get. Oh my God! Yeah, see this. God.
Like all of the because you can see the grocery and you know que eso me quema ahora. Que lo está dando.
Oh God.
And they're like, como que I know a lot of people like the biggest reason why they fucking left.
Why?
Well, not the biggest reason. The reason why they bring up like a couple of times, right? Going, okay, this is I know we don't have job, but this is better because we have light and water.
Okay.
That's like we have it better, because in Puerto Rico, even though some of us didn't have light or water, we still have the jobs and the income was still coming, unlike them.
Yeah, we still have our jobs. I mean, some people, granted, some people actually did lose their jobs. For like, not lose a job, but they couldn't work for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
But even though they still had it better because they eventually got their jobs back.
It's funny because there was another family. Obviously, they won't fuck this one. The fucking documentary we're gonna bring this up, but I know because I lo leí, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm.
It was this guy.
Yeah.
Right. The Maria happened, and he left to New York. He brought his kids. He left everything here. Guess what happened?
What?
Guess what happened? They were homeless because
he left everything here.
The fucking guy didn't even fucking speak English. He went to New York.
Why would you go to New York? Go to like Miami or something. If you don't speak English, go to a place where there's like a community of like a bubble of people who like all speak Spanish. Just go there.
It baffles me that he left everything because he couldn't stand being without light for like a couple of months. I know that it was fucking horrible.
It was horrible.
I'm sure it was fucking awful.
But like, come on, guys. We were
like,
all in the same boat. We all survived together.
We were all here. We all suffered. It's funny. When we got the power generator, the fucking la planta,
yeah.
That shit gave light to everyone in the house except one place. Guess what it was? My fucking room.
Your room. No, George. Here's the thing about my generator. My generator wasn't powerful enough to give light to the whole house. So what we did is we plugged in the fridge every night and like turn it on, just like things wouldn't rot, and chargers for our phones and computers, and that was it.
What? Otra cosa que yo hice, because so what we did con la enchufe, right? We got those the consumen también que se conectan entre sí. You know what I mean, right?
Multiplug.
No, multiplug. So, el múltiplo lo que hice fue llevarlo al pasillo and I connect my fan with it. It's like, at least I got something, baby.
At least we got this much.
God, yeah, cabrón, the fucking that shit was bad. Like my power came back like in December.
I remember the day your power came back. Just you out of nowhere started texting me like, "It happened! It's back!"
It's back, baby. It's back. Fucking Carlos in the hotel, they almost died apparently because the fucking elevator got stuck.
Oh yeah, my elevator got stuck. Yeah. Thanks for throwing
Oh.
that. Yeah, the hotel I got to stay at while Maria was happening in Puerto Rico. At least I didn't leave the country. The hotel I stayed
Fucking
at.
female privilege, baby. Be like,
Yeah, but like that was for a reason. Like they're like, look, like because my dad had to be there like 24/7. He didn't have a break to come back home and help us.
he works in FEMA, so it's like whatever.
It's like, so I got to stay with a bunch of military man. I felt safe. Anyway, the power would go out periodically, but the hotel had a generator, so it was fine. The thing is, the power went out at some point while I was in the elevator, and it is a terrible fear of mine to be stuck in an elevator. I am afraid of that.
Guess what happened?
I got stuck in
Exactly that.
I got stuck in an elevator. I got stuck in an elevator with this woman that like I made friends with her because we run into each other whenever she go to work and whenever she came back. So like she was being calm and she was expecting me to be calm. So I wasn't pretending to be calm, but instead I was like screaming. I was like, "Well, it's a pickle we're into." Meanwhile, on the inside, I was like, "God, anyone out there, please help me."
You poor boy.
Yeah, but we got out. We didn't get on our floor though. We went one floor down. The power went off, and then like the generator kicked back in. The elevator just opened, and we just walked down the whole way down. But that was
What is it?
Carlos out here had 2 marathon Loud House. What else was it? Fucking
Loud House, Henry Danger,
And
Game
game
Shakers
something.
forever. I fucking hate the Game Shakers. I feel insulted. My intelligence as a viewer and my dignity as a aspiring game developer both have been insulted by that goddamn show. It's like they keep throwing around, we're making a mobile game, right? That's what they keep saying, but it's clearly not a mobile game. They clearly play it in a fucking console on a flat screen TV. Why do they call it a mobile game? Why do they do that, Gary? Why do they do that? Why do they do that, Gary? Gary, tell me why they do that.
I don't fucking know.
Why do they do that to me? Why would they try to lie to me, Gary? Why would they think I'm an idiot? Why would they think I'm so stupid, Gary? Why do they think I'm this? And then, like, they were doing this thing, right? They were doing... The game they were gonna make was a dancing game. It was a Dance Dance Revolution game.
Of course.
A Dance Dance Revolution game that is played on mobile, apparently.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to work?
Just Dance game on fucking mobiles. But they clearly don't play on mobile, Gary. They clearly don't play on mobile. Do you know what? This is what bugs me because this is the same motherfucker that made Drake and Josh, and that bugs me a lot for starters. That he made
Oh my
Drake
God.
and Josh to this crap.
You know, the thing nigga for some reason.
That foot fetish guy.
Yeah.
So he makes this, right? Again, mobile game. It's clear on a mobile game. There was nothing stopping you from calling it the Game Sphere. Nothing stopping you from doing that. It would have made sense to just make up a console. You've done it before. Why don't you do it now? And then the people who contract these kids to make the game, they've never seen the game before in their lives. They have never seen it. They say we want you guys to make us a game, And they're like, okay. They came in to see it, and they're like, yeah, we already advertised it, and we're gonna release it tomorrow. That'll sink in.
Yeah, it did. Don't worry about it.
They're gonna advertise.
Yeah.
They see the game for the first time. They're like, yeah, we already advertised it, and we're gonna release it tomorrow. And also,
What?
and also, we advertised this dancing game to have the most songs ever in a dancing game. Do you want to know? So, like, do you want to know how many songs they ended up having to put in that game?
How many?
100.
Oh man.
Gary, 100. Had to put 100. The most songs in any dancing game ever. 100. Don't fucking quote me on this, but I am pretty sure that there are plenty of dancing games out there with much more than 100 songs in it. It
Yes.
literally just sounds like coward numbers. It's like, and like they had to make up the dances, which again I call horseshit. It's just like, look, the songs already exist. Someone else has probably already made a dance to it. Why can't you just do that? Look up a music video and take it off that. Why do you have to make up dances? Oh, and the best part, the one that pisses me off the most, they never finish it. That whole story arc never finishes.
Fuck was the point?
They never finish it. It just stops because they focus on something else. I am insulted. Insulted, I say.
You know what?
What?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's just terrible. It's fucking terrible. Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Go
yes, it is.
Like,
Though, the question is, why were you watching it?
The TV in the hotel only TV in the hotel. My brother would grab onto the remote, and he wanted to watch Nickelodeon, and that was the only thing on. Nickelodeon
What kind of
only
hell?
airs one of two shows, and that is Loud House,
And that's all they do.
and that's all they fucking do. And if you tell me otherwise, you're fucking lying. And then they aired that episode because it was the nearest episode. They've been advertising that for so long, and when I saw it, I felt so pissed off. And also, that's when I learned something, right? They do that's what I didn't learn, but it all clicked. They do this thing where they advertise this episode has a special guest star, and that episode's guest star was Snoop Dogg.
It was who? Snoop Dogg. Okay.
Snoop Dogg was in the episode. What does Snoop Dogg do? They put one video of Snoop Dogg saying, "I'm donating $100 to this charity," and that's all Snoop Dogg did. That's all he did.
$100? That's like Pokemon.
I don't know if it was $100, but like that was like, I'm gonna donate a certain amount of dollars to charity, and that's all he did. That's basically
Okay.
that's basically his entire role in the movie, in the episode. I mean, that one fucking cameo.
That was pointless.
Yeah, it is. It's a trend with this motherfucker. It's a special guest star. They have like one scene. Sometimes doesn't have to have anything to do with anything. It's just there. He just shows up. That's not a special guest star. That's a fucking cameo. He doesn't know, but he says it's a special guest star because kids don't know better. They're fucking
Because
stupid.
kids won't know the difference, cabrón.
Kids don't know the difference, but I do. I do. It bothers me.
Nickelodeon always bringing the best of both worlds.
Nickelodeon went downhill after after iCarly. It really went downhill after that.
Oh yeah.
iCarly was just the first step down, and then it just.
Seven Cat was the
They took one step down, and then Sam and Cat was like the one step that was like that wasn't properly leveled, so he tripped and fell down. Speaking of Sam and Cat, did you guys know about this? Jenna McCurdy, she's like directing now.
She's one now?
She's directing like
What?
her own movies now and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I saw on my recommended on like one of her vlogs that where she was talking about like her newest project and how like I directed my first movie, I'm gonna direct the second one, and I'm like, oh wow, good on you. I guess I'm glad you didn't turn out like the rest.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I thought you were gonna say something really fucked up, and I was gonna get prepared.
No, she's just doing pretty well for herself.
That's great.
So I had this conversation with George once, but it was cut short because I had to leave. But I want to have it again, and now that Gary's included. Celebrities that are probably assholes in real life.
Oh yeah.
Gary, what's a celebrity that you think in real life is a piece of shit?
Shit, that's a good question. That Josh guy?
Josh Peck?
Josh from who?
Josh from
Josh
Josh.
What? He's amazing. Great. I follow him. They Instagram and Twitter. He's a nice dude. What are you talking about?
He's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy.
Okay, that's good.
He looks like a pretty chill guy. He just doesn't like to be bothered with fucking making Josh in. That's pretty. That's the only thing that would probably get him to be pissed.
Okay.
That's what it seems like to me, at least. That's my perception. I haven't experienced.
No. He referenced Drake and Josh a lot. También en su vida.
He mentioned that people always like bother him with that shit. Like I feel like he.
Oh yeah, if you keep fucking with it, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you keep fucking around with it, he'll just get really annoyed. But
yeah.
George and I agree on this one. But I want your input on this, Gary. What do you think of Tom Holland? Yeah, Tom Holland. Spider-Man.
Howard.
No, Tom Holland. The current Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he looks like a chill guy.
He looks like a chill guy. Yeah, Gary, George and I disagree. we think he's an asshole.
Oh shit.
We can see from his disguise.
I'm getting a sneaky suspicion he's an asshole, and it doesn't really help that if you see interviews of everyone else, and specifically the guy who plays Falco, they all say that he's an entitled piece of shit.
Oh.
That he acts like all high and mighty whenever he's on set.
I mean, yeah, he's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, but he's still being an asshole.
Indeed.
That doesn't stop him from being a dick, Gary.
Exactly.
He plays a friendly neighborhood doesn't mean he is a friendly neighborhood.
I'm not so friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He plays a good actor. He fools you. You know what I heard? What's this guy's name? Fuck. The guy who plays Anchorman. I forgot his name. Will Ferrell?
Who?
Will Ferrell. I think it's Will Ferrell. Is that it?
Yeah. Creo.
Did I get it right?
I don't fucking know. Well, what about him?
Anyway, the guy who plays Anchorman. I think it's Will Ferrell. Apparently, he's okay-ish. He just doesn't like to be bothered, like, at all. Like, he keeps to himself. And I don't know if this is true, but apparently he has, like, a no eye contact rule. Bless you.
What now?
A no eye contact rule. Or that, or, like, I don't remember if it was him, but, like, apparently, when there was one time he was on dinner, someone wrote on Reddit that, like, the waitress would come to him and, like, ask him about, like, to help him with his stuff, and he wouldn't refer to her directly. He would tell someone else right then and there to tell her what he wants.
He's just a shy boy.
But why though?
I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. J-Lo's another one. I just remember J-Lo's another one that's like a really, apparently he's a real bitch in real life. She apparently, yeah, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my bro, Chris Rock will never. Yo vi det and everybody hates Chris. He'll never. Yeah.
He'll never be an asshole ever. I don't know. Chris Rock, honest to God, Chris Rock seems like he'd be a bit of a dick, but not a major dick, but still a tiny bit of an ass.
Well, cabrón, if you have power, wouldn't you?
I don't have power and I'm already a dick.
Exacto, cabrón. That's like, why is Gilgamesh just a dick? Well, cabrón, because nadie puede contra eso. Wouldn't you be a piece of shit if you have unlimited power? Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, he looks like he could be a bit of an ass. Who else looks like they could be an asshole in real life? I don't know why. I forgot her name. Damn it, she was married to Brad Pitt. She plays Maleficent and everything. And she was like Mrs.
Oh.
What's her name?
Oh, that one. I don't fucking know. I can't remember.
Damn it, Gary.
But I do know what you mean.
George?
Huh?
Great. So, as I was saying, Gary, because apparently you're the only one talking to right now. No,
Es que te estoy escuchando, cabrón, solo te escucho bien.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just meant like the one who plays Maleficent. I don't know actors' names.
Fucking esta tipa. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
Exactly.
Yeah, she sounds like she could be a bit of a bitch. She looks like actually she looks like she could be a bit of a bitch, but at the same time she also looks like she will be like the nicest person ever. Like she'll just surprise you and be super nice.
Was she by chance? Did she ever play like a Lara Croft movie kind of thing?
Lara Croft, yeah, she played Lara Croft in the old live action movie.
Okay, yeah, she was a bit. Yeah, okay. Apparently, I heard a bit when she was a bit insane.
She was.
Because yeah, like she kept some of her dead husband's blood on her neck. Like,
Man, wouldn't you go?
No, I fucking wouldn't. I'm not a fucking weirdo. It's like, well, wouldn't you do the same? No, I wouldn't, George. No, I fucking wouldn't. I would not.
No, it's just a fucking. It's a fucking.
This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a prank, guys. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm not saying I would do it. What would your girlfriend think, George? If you'd be like, walk up and you'd be like, yo, honey, I was gonna tell you, because I love you so much. When you die, and if you die before me, I will keep your remains in my house. I will dry up your blood so I can repeatedly pour it on my neck.
No, it's a normal day, cabrón.
Yeah.
Just a.
I'll just keep it. I won't drink it. I promise. I don't want to waste it.
Claro.
I'll pour it over. I'll bathe in it.
Recycle.
I'll reduce and recycle. Don't worry. I won't have sex with your corpse. I'm not a weirdo.
Question.
You know, that's the real line.
You know that snap Thanos did, right?
Yeah.
You know that the Hulk does the snap and brings people back, right?
Yeah.
What if people were like in airplanes and shit? Like, do they just fall when they come back?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you come back from the snap just to die.
You come back exactly where you left off, in the air. You get to join the other ones that died when half the people on the plane left.
Yeah. Well, don't you just hate when half the universe dies? By the way, you know that is like, I'm gonna kill half the universe so everyone can have the resources. He also took half the fucking resources, by the way.
Oof.
Well, that's just kind of the purpose, doesn't it?
What now?
That's just kind of the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, he fucking took like everything alive. So the eyeball, todo vivo.
What a fucking idiot, then.
So the crops, God.
Crops. The rice fields, out.
And you're like, Fuck that fucking dumbass. Relax.
What a fucking idiot, man. Okay. What was the other thing? Oh, I had something in mind. I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when you like telling the whole defeat the purpose thing, right? I'm gonna talk about Supergirl right now for a minute, okay?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna talk about Supergirl again because I new developments I've seen in the show. Um, but for the sake of buying time, I'm gonna start from the beginning. For the sake of wasting time. Um, so as I mentioned before, there are this season they're fighting what is very clearly supposed to be white supremacy. There's just they don't know the meaning of subtlety, even if it hit them in the face. So they got these people who are supposed to be like the racist against all the aliens that are coming in and staying in America. And they're saying things like they're taking our jobs, they're dangerous, they could hurt, they could attack at any moment, you know, shit like that. And then you got like their leader, right? And I've mentioned his origin story, but I'll reiterate again because it is just so captivating.
Of course.
His dad owned a steel mill, and he was about to shut down because his biggest client dropped Luther Corp. It dropped him for this other mill that makes an alien metal. That's like just supposed to be across the street from them. It also employs aliens. That apparently is very important. So Batty tells his dad like, "Hey, why don't you just make the alien metal?" And the dad's like, "No, no, this town was built on human Earth steel. If we start using alien steel, why do we have?"
Everything in this fucking world was also in the world of literature was also made by human steel, you know?
Anyway, so the people in the steel mill they start to form a riot and they go to the alien mill and they start like harassing this truck that's trying to leave and they're like throwing shit at it and then the alien that's driving the truck comes out. It's like, "Hey, I'm coming in peace. I don't want any trouble, guys. I'm coming in peace." And they keep throwing shit at him and you know he is an alien. His race has a biological defense mechanism that whenever he feels threatened, he grows spikes on his forearm. So he felt threatened, which he was. So he grew the spikes. And they're like, "Oh shit, he's armed. He's gonna attack. See, I knew he was dangerous," and shit like that. And you got the baddie who was trying to like defend them, like, "Hey, let's all just calm down. Let's not just do anything." They keep throwing shit at the alien, and then like I don't know. I guess one of them hits him, and because it hits him, he instinctively shoots his spikes, and one of them impales the baddie on his shoulder. And
Yeah.
that's it. That's the cataclysm. That's what makes him go be racist, apparently. So by that logic, of course, I hate every single race in existence.
Of course, of course.
I hate all of you. I despise Gary, George. I want to put George to sleep. This, I don't. I'm only doing this because I have nothing better to do, really. Anyway, so with that in mind, right? Again, he goes to Luther Corp and he's like, "Hey, can you get their contract back?" And then the Luther Corp says, "Just make the alien metal, you know." And he's like, "No, he can't do the alien metal. He has to do the Earth steel." So now he's because you know that changed his mind apparently. So anyway, fast forward to like the latest episode that I saw. He's forcing. He does this thing where he is kidnapping aliens and mind controlling them, and making them start attacking humans, just so that he can spread the fear that aliens are dangerous, right? Which
Claro.
sounds like a sound plan, which is lacking in this world. But only if you like. And here's the thing, right? Supergirl and like the EO, which is like the company that's the organization that's working with her. They. Oh, okay. Anyway, George is muted his mic. Anyway,
Okay.
they they know that this is going on. The government knows that these aliens are being mind controlled by humans to manipulate the people, and yet no one releases this info to the public. So the narrative that oh, these aliens were escaped convicts is spreading like wildfire, and no one tries to dispute it, which is stupid. No one goes like, hey, these aren't like escaped convicts, these are actual regular aliens. They were just being mind controlled by these humans who are trying to spread fear. No one says this. No one says this. And like,
wow.
But like, what really got to me is there's this guy, right? There's this alien parasite. Keyword here, alien parasite that they put on this guy, so that he could have so that he could use those powers that the parasite gives him to kill aliens. So my question is, if the point of the entire thing is to like show that humans can be superior to aliens by their own means, doesn't using alien weaponry against them defeat the purpose?
Excellent question.
Yeah, I mean, if you're so okay with using alien weapons against aliens, then why didn't you just use them? Then you do the alien metal then? Why didn't you just change metals? You wouldn't do that. It's just,
I'm not the writer. I don't fucking know.
It's just really stupid, man. And I can't stress this enough. They've already done this. This whole organization trying to get aliens banned. They've already done this.
I know, because you told me last time talking about Supergirl about this.
It's really shit, George. I can't stress this enough. It's really bad. It's really, really bad, George.
Why are you like this?
I need to watch the crossover, man. So I keep watching it, and it keeps pissing me off.
Why do you do this to yourself?
I want to watch the crossover because all the others are fine.
Oh.
That's it. The other ones are fine. So that's why I pushed myself through it. So yeah, anything? What's your you guys riled up nowadays?
I don't know. You tell me. I miss you listening to your rant.
Yeah.
Well, that's it on my TED talk on the topic of Supergirl. Oh, you had to come back next week for another one, and that's inevitably coming.
Yes.
Because I'm not even halfway through the season, so you know damn well I'm gonna have more shit.
I'm excited to hear it. Yeah. Do you feel like me right now? Look at me. Do you feel like me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Sorry.
I feel like you're in that.
I like yours. It's like choking.
It is true. I really want to see whatever Kenny puts as is. It's not here because he never sent me one. So I can't even show what his icon would be.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, oh yeah, George, Gary downloaded DC Universe Online.
Oh yeah, I did.
Cool. I'm not doing that because voy a esperar que salga Borderlands para que no me ocupe espacio.
That is very true. George has priority straight.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm waiting for Borderlands para meterle de verdad, papá. Para meterle de verdad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. By the way, George, the program that we're using right now to stream the podcast, right? It can also I can also use this to
No te
stream
escuché, repite.
the program I'm using right now to stream the podcast. I can also use it to screen capture my computer.
No, that's great.
So you know what that means. Yes, it means
Kind
you're
of same.
migrating right now.
Hell of selling fucking live streams.
Yes.
That was not what you were thinking, but now I don't.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was gonna say the Old Republic, but yeah, that too.
But what? What was the other one?
I was thinking the Old Republic, but yeah, that too. That's.
Oh yeah, Bobby. I feel you.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking lose our minds.
Oh yeah, I already am. I lost mine long ago. What's this? Fuck. I had a thing I was gonna say and I lost it again.
Sorry, big mood.
Big mood. Biggest mood is.
So the garlic bread is really good, let's say.
It is really good. Oh my god, George! I just remembered something.
What?
Where? Remember when we tried to order garlic bread on Pizza Hut and we made a fool of ourselves?
Yeah, we really did.
You know what? Thinking back now, it didn't look like we were stupid. You know what it really looked like? It looked like we were like Gary. So Gary doesn't know the story. George and I went to Pizza Hut once.
Yeah.
And we were ordering our food, and we ordered garlic bread, and we looked at the prices. It was like $10 for the garlic bread for like the large plate.
Yeah.
So we ordered the garlic bread, and then we immediately slide to the waitress like $10.
Oh.
Because we were trying to pay then and there for the garlic bread, even though we had.
Yeah, we forgot that. Yeah, we were like, if this was like a fast food, like pay at the moment.
Yeah, and like.
Oh.
And like the best part is like if you look at that image out of context, it really just like we were trying to bribe her to give us the garlic bread faster.
Because
We're like, we want the garlic bread. We slide. It's because we don't hand it to her. We slide across the table. We put our fingers in and we slide it. There you go. That's your money. How about you? Give us what we want.
that was fucking funny.
Some good shit right there.
Yeah, that was.
Yo, why does Otis from back at the barnyard
Oh.
fucking what do you call others with some male cow? Well, not male cow, it's a bull. It's a bull.
Transgender, George. It's okay. It's transgender. We're 2019.
Oh boy.
It's okay to be transgender.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Get with the times, man.
Sorry.
Careful not to get anyone but hurt.
Yeah, see. It's just. I'm just answering your question. See, problem solved. Barnyard was ahead of its time.
It really was.
It really was. It totally wasn't a fucking mistake that the creators clearly didn't know about. They just went with it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they didn't really think this through.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yo, remember when in the movie Barnyard Otis had like a love interest, and then in the show she never showed up?
Who?
Exactly.
Oof.
No. So what do you mean? What? I couldn't hear you.
In the movie Barnyard, Otis had a love
Yeah.
interest.
Oh, right. That never appeared in the show, right?
She never appeared in the show.
Oh, that's weird.
It wasn't canon.
It really wasn't.
It's the sequel to the movie.
Well, multiverse theory, whatever.
The multiverse theory. You can't multiverse Barnyard.
The Barnyard cinematic universe.
She didn't show up in the main series. That's all it is. She's
She was turned to glue shortly after the movie. We don't talk about her. You know who also never returned? The fucking furball thing that danced in the movie. Did they ever show up in the show?
We don't talk about that. I know exactly what you mean.
We don't speak of that thing. We don't speak of Kana Joe. We keep that man in the box where he belongs.
God damn.
Fucking. In all my years, I never thought I'd sit here questioning the deep lore behind the manga universe. What other TV shows that are like, you know which show had like a weird canon? Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
Because
you dare fucking question the masterpiece that was Lilo and Stitch?
no. I mean, like, Lilo and Stitch, the movie was great.
Yeah.
And they made a show, right? And like the show had its own movie and shit. And then they made like the two actual sequels to like the main movie were supposed to be separate from the show, but supposed to be in that same universe. And it all just kind of felt weird if you watch the show, because they never acknowledged any of the shit that happens in the show, like the fact that there's a lot of aliens on the loose, and they've never been captured. Am I making sense? I don't think I am. Since you guys say, you know what? I'll shut up. I'll delete myself from the Squadcast. Hold on, give me a second.
They captured all the experiments.
I'll delete myself from the podcast.
Can't be I fucking spaced out at the moment, so you gotta fucking
Yeah.
Like, you could have made sense, but I was like fucking otro mundo, cabrón.
Okay, doesn't matter.
But if it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Why?
Delete
Why?
myself from the podcast.
No.
Carlos, please, come back. Carlos, please.
We can't hold a conversation longer than 5 minutes.
No. No.
No.
I'm back. Hey. I'm sorry. I didn't know this. I was disappointed.
He's back.
The squad is saved.
The squad is safe. We fucking need Kenny. Kenny goes on fucking monologues.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I tried to do a fucking podcast with Kenny, like he would do all the talking basically. The fucking Kingdom Hearts podcast that I used to do with
Lilo
him.
and Stitch had the perfect canon, except the second movie. I'm pretty sure you guys forget. No, not the second movie, the third movie, because the second movie was the one with the electrifying experiment.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch had like 4 movies.
Yeah, only like three of them were like actual like the main entries, and the others were like from the TV show.
Yeah, they were.
And I think the electricity one, that's supposed to be like the pilot for the show.
Yeah. That's how it starts.
Yeah,
Because they all get lost in that fucking episode in the movie below.
In that movie, yeah. And it's
Yeah,
never
so
acknowledged in any of the other movies because it's not it's the all main entries.
You know, I watched that movie so many times you don't even know.
I did too, dude. I played the special features. I knew where all the aliens were in the special features mini game. Shit.
Have you ever played the fucking the Cusco's special feature game? It's just. By the way, you know how many fucking board games I played in the fucking special features in fucking Disney movies?
No.
There was one in, I think, Lady and the Tramp. Or I don't remember which movie it was. There was like a lot of questions and shit. I played so many dog fucking question games that Disney back in the day. You don't even know, nigga.
You know what? I just remember now. Disney had a fucking like Disney had like a trivia quiz game, board game shit.
They had a lot of trivia. They had a lot of trivia. That's for fucking sure.
Ah, a lot of trivia.
Oh, yeah.
It was a board game with like its own DVD and shit.
They don't do that anymore. Cabrón, I always like to buy movies. You know why? Because the fucking special features were always lit.
Yeah, they were always.
Oh
They always
yes.
had like games in it and shit. It was amazing.
Yeah, I always like to play them.
Yeah. Nowadays they don't have those, especially with just the boring ass deleted scenes,
That's sad, really.
behind the scenes shit. I don't want to see that. Remember back in the day when main menus in DVDs were like were tight as fuck.
Yeah, cabrón, they always like had this weird every fucking menu at the different menu at the if they like start movie had like its own thing, then the fucking select screen had like this other thing. Fucking even the options menu had like weird shit going in it.
And now it's just like, oh, it's a bar on the bottom while clips in the movie play on top.
It lost its charm.
We've
Yeah.
gotten lazy. Got fucking lazy.
What a shame.
Speaking of lazy, I just remembered. Back in high school, I don't think George ever got to do this. At least not with me. Back in high school, we would have every so often we'd be given a project to make a movie. Based on
I saw them. I know that one.
yeah, based on some story in the Bible, right?
Okay.
And like everyone, the highlight of those shits was always like the bloopers that was added in the end. Everyone always has the bloopers, and that was like what we even wanted to see. There was this one movie a group made, and they had the scene where Jesus walks on water, and it was honestly it was beautiful seeing how they did it, and all the times they failed, because the whole thing was just like they had a boogie board on a pool, and they had the guy standing on the boogie board, and they had someone under the water moving the boogie boards ever so slowly, trying to make sure the guys would fall. Hello,
Beautiful.
George, are you okay?
I'm here. Don't worry.
I heard a bump, and I just all two of a sudden I was like, George almost die.
Fucking died for a second there.
Don't die on me, George. I need you.
I'm alive.
Okay. Yeah, I was
For now.
For now.
For now. I don't know what I'd do without you, George.
Me neither.
I'd probably just go hang out with Gary.
Well,
Yeah, play some DC.
Yeah, I'll do that.
you guys seen the meme about it? Who's that Pokemon?
That's a Donald Duck, right?
Yes, I saw that.
Oh god, it's beautiful. Oh my. Any instance where like any Disney character swearing is automatically gold in my eyes.
Yeah.
What? You guys seen that meme where it's like Goofy talking to Max about you think I don't feel carnal desires to flesh?
I'm really fucking disappointed in you, but
So good. Anyway, I feel like we neglected this thing that George sent.
who?
George sent on the Discord this picture of oh. very topical picture of the Hulk as Donald Trump giving fucking bounty rolls to Puerto Rico.
It was really funny.
It was really funny. It's hilarious. I'm laughing right now. Nothing
There was
at all
something-
like the fucking shot that you gave us earlier. Like, why are they kissing? Why are they kissing, George? Why are they kissing? Why are they just sitting there? We need to talk. No, we need to discuss this. I'm putting it up. We need to discuss this picture right now.
I don't know. I found it on Twitter.
What?
You know,
What?
it says,
What is it? How did you find this, George?
it was in my feed.
What is it doing in your feed, George?
Someone retweeted it.
Why are the kind of people you following that your feed this week? Why?
I don't fucking know. I
Why
don't
is
even know at this
Alvin and
point.
Levi in a subway
Why aren't they?
discussing
Eat
the
fresh.
lyrics of Party Rock
I don't know.
and then probably
And then
making
just-
out?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
These are questions that demand answers, George.
I don't think that can be answered. Oh, it's back.
Yeah. We're talking about this. We're discussing this.
I hate you.
The world needs to know.
The world needs more
The
heroes.
world needs more heroes. I demand to know who made this. I demand to find the author of this monstrosity.
I want context.
I want to know what happens next. Alright. Okay. Calm down now. Calm down.
Please stop. Thank you.
Oh, I'm putting this up.
What is the title of this episode gonna be?
Okay, I'll write it down right now. I'll do it right now. Hold on. You'll see. There we go. I'm the name of the stream. Episode 2.
For real, nigga?
God is dead.
It's over?
We just lost like a whopping 5 followers.
We lost.
Carlos, if Carlos is 5 followers, Carlos will literally have no other followers.
Yeah, it's very true. If I lose all 5 of them, then I basically have no one.
We don't want that.
We don't want that.
Usar el emoji de los lentes indica que tienes depresión. Asegura estudio.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah. You know the sunglasses emoji, if you use it, you have depression.
If I use it on what?
Yes, using it.
If I'm using it, I'm appropriating it? What? Is that it?
I guess so.
Oh.
Okay then.
Well, also I kind of want to point out, since we killed God, this is his replacement. Apparently, this is what we used to kill him. Yes, I noticed, haven't you?
Why is it Griffith?
This is like, we killed God, and this is what took his place.
No, if only you guys watch Berserk, you understand.
I
Gary,
watched the first
we don't
movie,
have
George.
to-
I'm
Gary, we don't have to understand. We all know.
I have to
what
watch all
happens-
3.
We all know what happens in the eclipse, Gary. Don't worry about it.
We all know that
Okay.
babies get raped and people get murdered.
Only one we got raped.
Only one baby got raped.
What's Griffith's girl?
Well, now we know why he's like this. See, it all makes sense now. We're discovering shit as we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. ¿Cómo se llama este cabrón? Guts.
Guts, yeah.
Yeah.
Pero no, I said Griffith's girl. No, he rapes Guts' girl.
Griffin rapes Guts Girl, yeah.
Yeah, Casca.
See,
Yeah,
see?
yeah,
Can we
so-
get a picture of Guts?
Yeah. Ponte a
Send me,
Ross.
don't say it. Send it to me and I'll put it up.
I mean, just
You
look
want
for
a
one.
picture Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, send it to me. I know exactly what you're planning on doing. I just need you to send me a picture.
Don't break.
Okay.
I can't believe this is guts. I can't believe Griffin did it like this.
Oh my fucking god. You center it a bit and boom! This is guts. We had Griffin, now we have guts.
Voy a bajar con él. So I'm gonna leave soon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just take George out of the podcast. We don't need him.
Yeah, just remove me.
Oh, he's gone.
Hopefully I'll be back soon, pero,
There we go. George is gone.
pero hopefully you guys are still here when I come back.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Don't hold your breath. Let me just take this picture of this poor victim out of here. There we go. And then there were two. So Gary, how's life treating you? How's the missus?
She dead.
Well, that's terrible, Gary. How'd she die?
Got run over by a steam train.
Well, what's the name again? I don't know if those steam trains over up here. Up in where you're living in, Gary?
Yeah, rough.
You gotta watch out for those damn steam trains running around there. And it's a real hazard. People could get hurt.
Oh yeah, all the time.
People could get hurt real bad. That's not a nice thing. It's not a very nice thing to happen to you.
Yeah. Too bad she took the kids.
Oh, the kids went to the afterlife. Well, at least like a normal person, you have her body somewhere in your house, so you can regularly put her blood on your neck.
Nah, I put it on the kids.
Oh, you have the kids' bodies too. That's so of course. I'm sorry. I'm silly me. I'm thinking that you were behind the times.
Nah.
So tell me, Gary.
Yes.
What new games have you played recently?
I just recently finished Attack on Titan 2, and I feel dead inside. Well, you don't need to play the first one to play the second one, because
Gary, okay, stop making me regret my purchase.
Don't worry, you can still get the new version of season 2 of the second game, which comes with season 3.
Well, doesn't that automatically make all my life to just come through?
You can play season 2 and 3 in game, especially 1.
Yeah, I can play 1 all over again.
But with your own created character, who may or may not die.
Are you trying to tell me something, Gary?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to tell me something? Is there something I should know? Something you want to tell me, Gary? Huh? About the OC? Anything you want to share?
You'll have to figure it. You will figure it out when you play the game.
Okay. I see how it is.
Let's just say that if you read the description for the season 3 version of the game, you'll understand.
Okay. Alright.
That's how it came from me.
That's how. Alright. I see how this goes.
You totally don't die in season 1, though.
I can tell you that, but you totally survived that one, at least. Can't say the same for the other two. Not that you do, or I wouldn't know, but like, just say. You may or may not possibly maybe stop living.
Oh yeah, I also played this new game. I mean, not a new game. Recent one I got. Well, it's an old game, Vita, for a whopping $4. Mary Skelter. And
What's it called?
Mary Skelter.
Mary Skelter. Okay.
It's a dungeon crawler, like let's say Demon Gaze, and
Yeah.
well, not.
I remember I remember the fucking college level course you gave me on that game. I
Yes.
asked you what's Demon Gaze. He's fucking sat me down and be like, okay, listen here.
I really like that game,
Yeah, okay.
but I also goddamn hate it so much.
I could fucking tell.
To this day, I still technically haven't finished it. I mean, I did kill the final boss. It's just I had to beat the secret final boss.
You have to beat the secret final boss. That's the true ending.
Yes. Mind you that the last section is like a boss rush. But anyway, back to Mary Skelter. I played for like a whopping 4 to 5 hours. I neglected to save. I don't know why. There's been times where I was like, I have to save, and I was going to, but then I accidentally start a story section, and it takes like half an hour because the cutscenes, by God, they never stop, and I forget. So I keep going. And I haven't saved since chapter 0, and I was in chapter 2 by then. And literally, I get these new party members.
In JRPGs, that's basically 2 years worth of gameplay right there.
Yes. And I use them. They fucking die. I forgot to say it again. Yeah, I gotta go back to chapter 0.
So you're gonna play the game again, or just gonna throw it away?
I mean, I deleted like 2 games on the Vita just to download it. And considering I barely have any space on the fucking Vita, deleting it now. Just for me to... Yes, because I know myself, and I download the game again later. So I'm saving myself from the trouble.
Alright. Speaking of which, you know what's one game that I've had for such a long time, and never, ever have I fucking touched it? The fucking Code Geass game. I've never touched it. Not because I don't want to, but because my PSP is broken.
To this day, you still haven't fixed it.
No, I haven't fixed it. And it's not even the region, not even the fact that it's region locked. No, it just won't load anything at all.
But why?
I don't know. Something in the disk reader is broken. I actually took it to get checked out. They said, yeah, this piece right here is broken.
Did they ever fucking fix it?
No. No, motherfucker was like, nah. Here you go. No, that'll be $10, please.
Oh wow, that was a great waste of time.
That's the last time I was Puerto Rican to fucking fix my shit.
It's like the same thing with my PS3. They just told me a part was broken. They never fucking fix it. And if anything, the PS3 fixed itself.
It just stopped carrying at that point.
Yeah, because it didn't want to turn on. Like one day after downloading GTA 4, cause GTA 4. I took the whole entire day. 11 gigabytes, probably too much for the PS3. So it just wouldn't want to turn on. Like I had it like plugged in and everything, wouldn't work. So I get it checked. Apparently, some part of the PS3 got overheated and needed to be fixed. That's all they told me.
And then
they never did it.
It just cooled, off on its own.
Yeah. So a few months later, I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I put on the PS3, praying that it would work. It works. I don't know how, but it fucking works.
It just does.
It just fucking works. But of course, with the upside, there's a downside. So it only rarely turns off and on now. So sometimes it wouldn't turn on. And sometimes it wouldn't want to turn off. So, gonna have to sometimes just wait for it to just I don't know, shut off.
Wait for it to kill itself and turn off.
Now though, a few years later, it doesn't do that. It's perfectly fine. I don't know how the fuck it fixed itself. I'm not complaining. All I know is that there's a bunch of bugs inside it somewhere, and I don't mean like data bugs and shit. I mean literal ants inside it. I don't know why It was a summer day. I just go to my room. I see ants just climbing in and out of the PS3, and I'm like, let's get out of there.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I can't use it. I can't use it anymore.
Somehow, I mean, it still works. I wasn't complaining. Except,
fix it then.
yeah. I mean, yeah, the downside is that the discs be full of ants, but,
they're working on it. They're fixing it. Don't complain.
So the they fixed it. They cooled down. They cooled it down.
See. Their body heat. Their body temperature cooled it down.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my PS3's lifespan. It's still going.
It's still going by miracle of the Lord.
Exactly.
Where I live, right?
Yeah.
I discovered this fairly recently. Across the hall from the gym, there's another room. That's basically the whole thing was just made for karate and shit.
Oh.
They teach a class there and everything. And I was like, I wonder if I can get in there and use it, because like there's no sign stopping me saying that I can't go in there. If anything, it says that only residents are allowed in there. I'm a resident, I was like, I can go in there. So I asked for permission and shit. They're like, yeah, you can just walk in there. We don't normally leave it open, so you just gotta. All I gotta do is ask the guard to open it for me when I'm in there, and just ask him to close it off afterwards. That's all I have to do. So
okay.
I haven't practiced karate. Like I've done a couple things every so often, but I haven't actually gone like full on practicing karate in I think it's 3 years now. Of course, I do like the occasional like jump and kick and punch, just to, like, make sure I still got it. And you convince yourself that it's still there. It's like, yeah, I still got it. And then so like when you go back, you're like, okay, I'm it's not all gone. And then when you actually start going at it, you realize, oh dear Lord, it's mostly gone.
Oh shit!
Like Jesus Christ, I was doing shit that would normally I could normally do with like no problemo. I could still do them, but my God, was I exhausted.
Seppi would be disappointed.
So yeah, he fucking would. He fucking would be disappointed for a lot of things, but I don't want to get in on that. But yeah, no, he fucking it was. But it's a pretty neat place. They had like a punching bag. They had a punching bag. I call it Goldie. I'm thinking of it because it's the reason why it's so heavy is because it's supposed to have water in it. But I punch it and it if I punch it almost really hard, almost at full strength, I would basically knock it down. So I didn't have any paper to do it, but I wanna next time I go there write a note to the class to take classes in there and leave it in there just saying needs more water, please Phil. So yeah, just know there's someone else in this room. You guys might not be bothered by it because you're working around with it, but I am bothered by it. Please fill it with more water, please and thank you. I do it myself, but I don't know where the hose is.
Ah.
And yeah, that's just how things are. I went yesterday. Yesterday was my first day, and I absolutely want to kill myself today because everything hurts.
Everything hurts. Oh no, wait, that's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, he returns.
Why you wanna kill yourself?
Oh,
Thank you.
because I was telling Gary that across the hall from my gym, I discovered that there's a room made for karate practicing, and seeing that there was like nothing stopping me from going in there, I asked around if I could use it, and they said, yeah, you can use it. You can just walk in and use it. Just tell the guard so he can unlock the door. And I said, all right, cool. So I went in yesterday, and like as you know, you told me that you do this too. Every so often, you throw a kick around to make sure you still got it
Just
and
in
shit.
case, sí, un
Yeah,
poquito, yeah.
yeah. I started actually like going full on at it in practice like yesterday, and I realized my God's it is almost all gone. I have been lying to myself.
Why is that?
I would do shit I would do shit that would like when we fought, right? We'd be up there for like at least 3 minutes, and we'd be like, and we I once it stopped, we'd be ready to go again. I was up there for 10 seconds and I couldn't keep going.
Man, es que back then we were really excited to do it.
Yeah,
We esa motivación se fue por el carajo.
yeah. Like I did it. I did one punch and I was like, I'm fucking exhausted. Like I want to keep it going because for all the shit that man did to me. I still generally enjoyed the actual act of doing it. So like that's why I went back to do. That's why I want to go there. But like, Jesus Christ, all the energy, all the stamina, it is just gone.
Remember we used to run a lot? Now I can't even fucking do that anymore.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. I would barrel roll for days, no problem. I did barrel rolls yesterday. I hurt my back.
No, I fucking feel you, man.
I was like,
Like,
is it the floor or is it the
cabrón,
height
I
doing it
could do
wrong?
barrel rolls, no problem, no problem. Pero ahora como que, diablo, me duele.
Now it's like my back hurts. Like, oh my god. Like I'll be able to do those. Like I'll be able to like do a barrel roll, stand up, and immediately do it again. It's like holy shit. Like yeah, let's keep it going. But now it's like oh, something went wrong. You know. It be like that. And I was
I don't
telling.
remember what. I don't remember what was the catalyst of us just giving up.
Well, for you, it was leaving the actual high school.
Oh right, we were like, oh, whatever, we fucking done.
Oh damn.
For me, it was being betrayed. Fucking be backstabbed and lied to. I mean, you know what? I'm out of this.
I was like, I can't believe you.
Can't believe you've done this. My parents asked me, why don't you just join another school? Why don't I join another school? And I like, it's like, I can't because if I join another school, it is inevitable for me to run into him again, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because our community isn't that big.
The community isn't that big. If I join another school, I will run into it. I will run into the old sensei again, and I don't want to do that. I want to avoid that. So the alternative would be freestyle, which sucks.
Another thing I didn't enjoy about going there was that we always lost, and I was like, what's the fucking point, cabrón, de ver este punto? Like, we never learned anything new. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, we always lost in tournaments, but like, I told you about the New York tournament. You didn't go to that one, but the New York tournament, I was fucking embarrassed. Beyond belief.
Oof.
Like,
You were embarrassed?
I was embarrassed. I wasn't the one fighting, but I was embarrassed for all of us in general. Like everyone else was like, because like, there was a girl. There was like one of the little girls was fighting. She's not a little girl, but like one of the like the younger girls was fighting. And the referee, I recognized the main referee, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
He was Puerto Rican. We will always referee in our tournaments back home in Puerto Rico. And he recognized us. That motherfucker always had it against us. He would always be biased towards us and not give us the points when we had him most of the time. But this time, because we were Puerto Ricans, right? The whole fight was rigged in our favor.
Wow.
It was so painfully obvious that it was rigged. I was fucking embarrassed. Like you know how the rules is that like the referee will stop the fight if he sees a punch being if he sees an attack being landed, so he's gonna get the point. But it can't give the point unless at least 2 other referees say that they also saw it. That's why there's 4 on every corner. No one would see anything. Nothing would happen. He would stop and give it the point anyway. Like our girl would throw a punch. It would go nowhere near her. He would stop and give her the point. All she had to do was try to do something. He would give her a point. And whenever she would land solid hits, like the other girl would land solid hits on our girl, he wouldn't give her shit. He's like, I don't see nothing. All other referees would say like, we saw a point. He would give them nothing.
You know what's funny?
What?
This is completely different. Pero in one of the tournaments cerca de Plaza, ¿verdad? De América. This was the only fight I actually won, ¿verdad? I was really fucking excited because I was like, oh my fucking god, I fucking did this, right?
Yeah.
Porque I was like, Dios mío, como que I finally gané esta pelea. Entonces, it's like, don't worry, George. Te toca la próxima. ¿Con quién es? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who you're supporting. Just go with it. Just go with it.
And then when I see these 2 fucking Jackie Chan nigga already black belt, I was like, wait a minute.
You were still a white belt this player, aren't you?
No, I was like, ¿cuál era después de amarilla?
Orange?
Yeah, we were in orange at that point.
You weren't orange, you skipped orange.
No, what was it then? It was like,
I
think
skipped
we were like,
orange. Never mind. Now you did orange. I skipped orange.
no,
skipped
wait,
orange.
no, orange never existed. We never had orange.
We did have orange.
No.
Yes, we did. I have it right here. Where is it?
Didn't we skip orange?
No, I skipped orange. I skipped that belt, and I went straight to blue.
Okay, but why did you
We
skip?
did have orange. I have my orange belt right. I have it in my hand right now. It's unused because I skipped it.
Yeah, caramba. That was already blue because I didn't also.
You didn't? No, you didn't skip it. No.
Cabrón, I never opened my orange belt.
You never opened your orange belt? Then you were
No,
yellow.
cabrón.
Because I think you.
It was yellow.
You were
yellow.
I didn't join. That was like when I first started joining.
Yeah, we were yellow. Sí, porque cabrón, you just skipped orange. Like if you wanted, you could skip it.
If you wanted, you can skip any of them really. You will let you skip all. You asked them, and you paid the fee.
Después que nosotros estamos como que we're gonna skip orange, we're like fuck yeah, we're like okay, let's skip orange.
I was gonna go orange. I skipped mine last minute. I remember because like I knew everything up to blue, I think, but I was being tried for orange, and it's like you wanna skip it to blue, so you already know the shit. It's like yeah, don't do it, and then I jumped to blue, and I caught up with you guys.
Sure, I don't fucking. You know the way we did the first year? Nothing, cabrón. We were white belts for like a year completo. Se hacen carajo.
I was white belt for like I saw it for like a few months.
Cabrón, like at the beginning, we didn't do jack shit. You have no idea.
I was white belt for like 3 months before they gave me the test. Like
I don't know. We were white belt for. You have no idea how fucking long it took for us to actually get uniforms.
Oh,
Yeah, that seemed pretty like I remember my uniform. I remember when I got my uniform, it was supposed to come with my white belt, and I didn't get my white belt until like months later. Like I went to the fucking camp shit with my uniform but without a belt because I didn't have one. So they gave me a blue belt, and like everyone at the time, like everyone that was with us at the time was like yellow because that was like when it was yellow. But I had a blue belt. I was supposed to be white. I remember this comment that one of them said it's like I feel so weak compared to everyone has like these weird belts with like black lines on them. Like I don't even know. I feel inferior. I'm a yellow belt. I look at you and he's pointing to me and I want to suck your dick because you're a blue belt even though I know you're a white belt.
I don't know. I still remember because you just brought my memory. When they gave us the blue belt, you're right. They just fucking handed us the fucking orange, like, here, fucking have it, whatever.
Here's the orange belt, yeah. It's like, here's the orange belt, and here's the blue one. Put it on.
No. They gave you the orange one, and then fucking one of them puts on the blue one for you.
Yeah, because he's Cupid.
That was like I have. I'm gonna remove you. That belt was never that nicely put after the day.
Well, that when they put it to your belt.
Yeah, when they put your belt, but they like one.
Yeah, no, that it's always loose. It's always fucking loose.
Yeah, and now it is like whatever.
No, it's like
I
really weird.
remember we had like a way to put our belts, but we all learned the separate way to do it.
I never learned the Seppi way. I faked it.
What?
You learned the Seppi way. You learned the Seppi way. I learned the JJ way.
You know why I learned the separate way? Because everyone was fucking doing it. I was like, I can't be the fucking only one that not do it. That's it.
No, well, I never did it. I never fucking did the Seppi way. Seppi would do it for me if ever like.
Separate was a really weird way.
Seppi was really weird. Yeah, the thing about Seppi, right, is that at first everyone fucking hated him. Which honestly, I feel bad about because he actually turned to a really, really, really nice guy. He was the best shit. He was the fucking best sensei ever.
It was really good.
Yeah, like once you. The thing is, he always demands like things to be perfect, but like once you're good enough to do things in a way that he approves of, once you reach that point, he's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Like white belt, he's a nightmare. But once you reach that
Green
point,
belt.
once you pass orange,
green belt. It's when you arrive green belt, it como que más chill.
yeah, blue belt he starts to be chill. Green, he's like, we're cool now, guys.
Yeah, the fucking game was always a piece of shit because he never wanted to give you a good grade. Como que si va para si coge el examen, que te toca otro color, pues no llegue. Because you can do it fucking perfectly, él te la hace. Sometimes, if it feels like it, he will give you a B.
No, he wouldn't. Yeah. I remember I got a test. My first test. It was like the biggest one when I got my first test. Like it was like the one we had the most people in it. The people the person examining me for the fucking bow staff.
God, yeah.
That person never fucking looked at me in the eye because of how terrible I did screw up the bow staff.
Actually, no. I know la cata, the bow stuff. You know why I always fuck up?
But
Not always fuck up because I never got a bad grade. I guess I always looked around me.
mm-hmm.
It was the fucking Japanese words. I was like, just fucking
The fucking
around
Japanese
me, what they're
words.
doing. I never learned. I always bullshit my way for it.
I'll never forget how fucking MJ and I basically fucking hammered ourselves into fucking Japanese. We learned those shit. We learned that shit. The fucking like the last level of green. Every single day we would meet up in the morning and practice the Japanese words and shit. In the afternoon after camp we practice Japanese words and shit.
Yeah.
Every single fucking day we practice it in my backyard.
Lo más que yo practiqué tuvo que ser the personal techniques. It's fue con Alex
Oh yeah.
because we used to do them all a lot.
I just remember something.
Yeah.
You remember? It was for your blue belt test. Yeah, it was for your blue belt test because that was when I got my yellow belt. You had to do a written exam, right?
I really said, yeah, and we all copied, all of us.
I never had to do it. It never came up on my end.
I did it. We did it once. Well, I did it once. Y nos copiamos todo.
Yeah, I saw you. They gave you the test. You all went to the like all separate yourself. You all went to the exact same spot.
Yeah.
He's like, you were fooling no one, but no one gave a shit enough.
Claro, you know it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of you even brought the fucking book with them.
Oh yeah, it was Vicente that brought the fucking book, and we all just fucking. No, Vicente brought the book, but he didn't want to help us because he actually studied for it.
What a fucking goody two shoes.
And we were like, "Fucking actually studied, bro?
Yeah, she started that shit. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. You know what I do honestly?
I'm glad I was never in the other end of the stick con Seppi. And like sorry, because if you fuck up the test, like everyone stops. Dude, acá. I'm just glad that never happened to me. Because I was like the fucking worst now.
I think it happened to me once. And it was pain.
Ooh.
Yes, being partnered up with Seppi in general was painful. Because that man did not hold back. Self-defense, self-defense, if the class isn't even, you're fucked. If you're left out behind, you're doing it with him. And he will, no mercy, he will throw you to the floor. He will hurt, he will hit you, no regards.
He will fucking destroy you.
It's like, you'll live, so he won't care.
I was never close to him. Every time he's like, "Blue pop, practicar." The reason why I was never near him, but I know he will pick you as an example, and he will fucking destroy your clothes if he grabs you.
If he grabs you. I remember
I was like, I ain't fucking near this man.
I remember there was this one like series of shit that we do, which is like the 3 steps shit, like 4 or 5 steps shit that like someone would walk towards you and you'd be walking back blocking and shit.
Oh yeah.
Alex and I we did that with Seppi both, and like Seppi would always hurt us because of course he fucking will. Even when he's blocking, he hurts us.
Claro.
So basically, we started to be full masochists and started doing it as hard as we can. Our hands were fucking bruised. And I remember Seppi noticed that we were doing it, hurting ourselves. Like, he could see the pain in our faces. And he would walk up to us and be like, "Good. Keep it up." He looked at us like, he told everyone, "This is how you should be doing it. These people are doing it right."
You guys remember the machine? Que eso era puño tras puño tras puño tras puño tras puño.
The machine of fights, yeah.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, it was super no one fought properly there. It was like, just fuck punch out of this fucking look good.
Everyone was so close together, you really couldn't fight properly.
You remember ¿cómo era? Fucking el principio de partida que llegó un punto like, I've been watching no que le haces fucking walk cabrón.
When we I remember the fucking giant marathon that we used to run in the morning that we were like, I remember there was this one day Seppi was coming. This was the night before Seppi was cool. Seppi was coming. So we waited for him to show up. And then,
el carro, cabrón, ya. Yo estaba en el carro y yo ¿por qué todos topemos,
he showed up. Everyone, stop the marathon. Go. He won't stop you because you're exercising.
God, it was fucking insane. Remember que cuando damos la vuelta, ¿verdad? To go back to the school, que pasamos el puente, there was 2 things. Era go back to school or keep going up, and every time we had to go up, I was like, why God? Why?
I went up exactly once, and I nearly said, I hate this.
I did like 6 times. You know, una vez cogimos práctica. Hicimos práctica en la oficina de arriba.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrible.
En el mismo medio. It was fucking horrible.
Just getting up there alone is terrible.
Just getting there it was fucking bad enough.
The worst part about practice was whenever like they would send us like us apart, like practice the bow staff amongst yourself, and like none of us.
And no one knew.
No one knew. It's like practice among yourself. None of us knew. What the fuck are we gonna practice at?
I never liked prepping bow staffs because for some fucking reason, even though there was, you know, it wasn't that much space, but they will always practice like literally next to you, like, nah, cabrón.
I remember the only good decision that was made with the bow staff was making us practice like up downstairs in the outdoors. Like, see, now we have enough space to do it.
Yeah, that was the only good place to do it.
Yeah, I remember the only person who knew how to use the bow staff was Luis, and whenever we'd ask him, "Okay, Luis, teach us how it's done," he would start giving you this big like play on it, and we'd be like, "Listen, Luis, stop giving us the ass."
It's just show how you do it.
I don't care about what the hell you're actually doing. You know how katas are supposed to be imaginary fights?
Yeah, fucking sobre todo.
They I remember the last ones were like the really, really weird ones. The last ones were the really weird ones. Because the last ones were like, okay, what exactly are we doing? You're on a horse. Yeah. You left by this point. But like the last two, me and Mia were like practicing in them like non-stop, and then we like asked Seppi, like,
I really-
can we ask what are we supposed to, what are we technically doing here? It's like, you're on a horse. You're fighting on a horse.
You know what kata probably was super simple, and people really fucked it up. It was the knife kata.
The knife kata was the easiest one.
It was so easy, and so many people fucked it. I was like, how?
Everyone, I mean, like,
You just do the exact same thing 4 times.
there were two things people always screwed up. One of
They
them
cut themselves.
was the roll. They couldn't do the barrel right, and they cut themselves. The other thing was they wouldn't do the barrel right, and they wouldn't land facing the correct direction, and they couldn't flip the knife when they had to stab in the eye.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, but I remember fucking asking Jay, how do you flip the knife, and he wouldn't fucking tell us. He would deny to tell us until like after all of our fucking nagging, he finally showed us how to do it, and he's like, "Was it that hard, JJ, to fucking tell us how to flip the fucking knife? It's that simple. Why didn't you just tell us?"
What otros?
I remember the tornado kick.
I like when it was like, fight amongst yourself. Llegó un punto was like, what's the point? Like, we all know what we're good at. Like, we're not gonna get better. We're just gonna exploit the weakness of the other person.
Yeah, see that was really fucking got me up, because that's what I was asking him to do. Like, hey, can you like try to get us out of our comfort zone, because that's literally our problem. We're in our comfort zone and we're not learning anything. Push us out of it. But anyway, I remember this one time. You were there by this. When he told us to do the tornado kick. That man cannot explain shit. He's like,
Just do this.
"Just
Okay,
do
cool.
it.
How you do it? Just do it.
I had to fucking look. I was one of the few. I think only me and Vicente were like the ones that knew how to do it. I don't know how Vicente learned it, but I learned it because I actually looked it up. I actually had to look up how it's done, and I learned it like that.
Good.
Because JJ wouldn't explain it for shit. And he only showed it to us once. Like, he put the man against, like, okay, we're gonna do a tornado kick now. Do it. How do you do it? Just do it. And then he would never bring it up again.
I always like fighting against Alex. Alex may be strong, but because my arms are so long, I just got the point just by just getting near him.
Standing there. I remember I had to tell you to beat Alex. I was fucking foolproof. I stick my tongue out, and the man would he just start laughing. It literally killed the man. He's just like, and then he just.
I remember those games, the reacciones. You can't beat me that shit. Especially that fucking little girl couldn't beat me. No, but you know what?
Your hands were just too fucking long.
No. There was like an object en el piso, ¿verdad?
Oh yeah. You have to like call them.
So-
Goes to the middle.
And I have to like fucking, and you have to grab it, right?
Yeah.
Or you can be like me, that fucking, when the girl grabbed, I fucking pushed her. And I'm like, mine.
Gary, he's not lying. It was a little girl. I was there. I saw it happen.
Oh wow.
It was
Nice.
brutal.
Well, they put me against him. I mean, George, this is to know.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with George, right? George, the same thing to George with basketball, really. Whenever you have something that George wants to take from you, George becomes the most terrifying thing you've ever seen in your life. George fucking looks like an SCP running at you.
I just want the
He
ball,
even
man.
hunches. He has his hands out. He has like a claws and I grab you.
I just want the ball, man.
And he has this like really dead serious look on his face. Like, I'm going for you, motherfucker.
I remember Carlos Gopo just absolutely gives me the balls. Like, here, just fucking go. Oh my god. I was right towards Carlos, and he just flat out gives me the balls. Like, he's gonna go again.
I grabbed it. I saw him running at me. He's like, I'm not fucking with that here. That's it.
He's like, that's his ball now. Look, I'm not even fucking.
Everyone was like, yeah, what were you get to? He's like, I'm not fucking with that. You do it.
You should have seen. You weren't there porque esto fue intermedia en San Benito. We used to play a lot of football back in the day. Instead of me just trying to take the ball from you, it was me shouting at you, tagging you to the floor.
That's even worse.
And trying to grab the ball.
That's my biggest fear. That's the biggest fear when George charges at you, because like if you stay still, right, he'll just grab the ball from you and leave, right? But when you're running out, you think you get the feeling this is gonna fucking pummel you to the ground.
If it comes to it, then yeah.
He'll fucking do it. He'll do it. He did it to a girl. He doesn't care.
I didn't pull her. I lightly pushed her, but she was really light.
I lightly pushed her, but she was a very small child, so it came across really strong.
I never did.
I gotta get credit where credit is due. That small child, whenever she wasn't afraid of you, like I was always afraid of hurting her, but she was not afraid of hurting me. She was not afraid of me.
She always
That's an
cried.
advantage.
What?
She always cried in tournaments.
She always did, like nerves and shit. But like whenever the nerves don't get to her, that woman is fearless.
Ooh.
I remember I reached a point where like we kept changing partners, and she kept walking towards me because she knew I hated it because she was gonna pummel me to the floor, and I'm just like, fucking goddamn it, this is not you again.
I remember I had to this fucking fat man. Le tuve que explicar una carta. And when he actually did, I was like, oh, thank fucking God.
I remember explaining to this one kid how to do a tornado kick, and he would not like capture what I'm trying to tell him. I'd be like, listen, man, you gotta do this. You gotta learn how to do the jump kick first before you do a tornado kick. And he just insisted on going for it. He's like, did I do it right? He's like, no, that was terrible. You're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
Who summoned me?
I did. Oh, he left. Someone said okay, whoops.
Well then.
It's like, you think he'd mute himself, but no, he just leaves.
I mean, no, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, I guess. Anyway, it's been 2 hours. I think that's enough for the podcast. I think the podcast should be like roughly 2 hours. I had fun. Thank you, Gary and George, for leaving his phone on while watching the stream. Those two viewers of you, they were great. Very interactive.
Yeah.
Would have you as viewers again. I feel like the fact that I put it in podcast really got it. Hello, George.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back. I was just ending the podcast because it's been 2 hours, and I feel like that's enough for the podcast at least.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with you guys.
Me too. I like how we from talking to shit. We were just talking about karate.
Yeah, we talk about whatever.
Yeah.
We need to prepare more like what topics we're gonna talk about. But like,
Yeah.
Really, the only thing that really got to me was like Kenny wasn't here, and he usually goes on the monologues, and I kind of like those monologues.
¿Verdad que sí? Yo por hablar si me inspiro.
Yeah.
So you get inspired and I talk a lot.
Kenny gets
Exactly.
inspired really easily. That's what I like about him. Heads up. Let me look at the calendar real quick. There's a calendar. Look at my calendar real quick. Hold on. Okay. So next Friday, my regular stream will be a bit later.
Okay.
Than usual.
Okay.
I have a private priest engagement. So instead of 9, it'll be at 10, roughly.
Okay.
Maravilla. Lucky going.
No, I mean it's fine. It'll be at 10, and it'll sadly be a little bit shorter. And Saturday, of course, we'll have the podcast again.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. After Saturday, though, those 2 weeks after next Saturday, I will not be here. So my regular streams won't be doable.
So I need to stream for Carlos.
You can stream for me if you want, and you guys can feel free to like host the podcast without me if you want. That's okay with me as well. But just a heads up, I won't be here.
It's alright.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be in Spain.
Okay.
All right.
Just thought I'd flex on you motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
I'm
Dale,
sorry.
cabrón, como te maten, when you get fucking kidnapped and taken, you know, fucking dale.
Then you'll know where I am. Then you know where my last location is. You see, I'm.
No, I am Liam Nielsen. I'm sorry. I won't even fucking go there.
Come on, George. I will do it for you.
Would you?
Man, no. But I would be very sad if it happened to you.
Very well.
Okay. I would, but if you were in a hospital in Spain, I would go. I would go.
Yeah,
visit you.
yeah, okay,
I do
well,
that
okay,
much,
well.
I do that much. I won't fight terrorists for you, but I will visit you in a hospital.
I'm glad you do. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Well, go back stream, you know, the